All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So it's basically Wednesday. Yeah, today is the Jake's day, and Jake is finally with us. Yeah, so like he still have some like little bit not really healthy today, but he already just will gonna provide for us all the details about the listing part. Yeah, like about the token price, about the crypto market. So I think it's gonna be the really great Zoom. So let's see if you have someone from your team, if you have some of your business partner, they also in the TMX but not with us right now on the Zoom. So just send them notifications so they can join. Yeah, and of course, all of these important updates. Yeah, so like we're gonna provide for us some really great understanding how the TMX future will gonna go, right? And of course, how much money is gonna be possible to make. And like by the way, we already made some great money because Jake they fixed the profit. So that's the really cool. And yeah, like we're ready to start. Jake, like we hope you're ready. You can take it away.
Okay. So hello guys. Yeah, it's Jake. Yeah, I missed my first Zoom, I think, in 2 years. Yeah. So basically, if you can see, I'm coming back, but yeah, I'm still not so good. Yeah, my lungs are still broken. Yeah. So basically I'm going to therapy every day. And I think maybe next week I will go. So 5 days on some bigger therapy. So maybe I will not be available next week. But yeah, as I said, I tried at least to get you updated today. So you get all information. I just came with the doctors. So yeah, as I said, it will take a little bit more time because my body is so exhausted. Yeah, I worked really hard on all of this. So as you can see, yeah, almost all team, we are not even sleeping. Yeah, so we're always building something. We're always bringing something new. And as I said, as all of you guys know, we finally come to the $4,000 per Ethereum. So this was our main target. So I remember times when the guy said, Jake, don't wait, let's sell at 2,500, 2,800. Then again, sell it at 3,500. So as I said, guys, this is all the procedure. Really good money in crypto is when you wait. When you wait and when you get yourself best possible entry and when you take the best possible money and entry points for it. So basically now I will just share you.
Yeah, like
Give me one
community is really
second.
excited. Jake is back.
Yeah.
Jake, great to see you. Time to get
Yeah.
on.
I'm not dead still, yeah. So don't be worried, yeah. So basically, when the exchange go live, I just need to say this for these skeptics, guys. When the exchange go live and when we get this listing, from that moment, Jake is no more important. Yeah, basically, exchange will work by itself with smart contracts. So if even something happens to me, everything will work without me. Yeah. So please don't be scared about anything. Yeah, I'm still alive. Everything will be done and everything will be bring on. But yeah, I just want to share with you this guys. Yeah. So basically I hear some guys said, "Oh, babe, maybe if we wait, we will even can get better money if we just buy Ethereum and sell it." So basically, this was our entry point when we start with TGA. This was 1,500. So all guys who buy here in this 1,400 to 1,900, this was the entry point, best possible, yeah. And this is when Jake said, "Just buy, hold it, you will see the results," yeah, because all this downtrend, what we have all these 6 months of the drop of the Ethereum, now is coming back. Yeah. And after it, you all remember this all burning season. Yeah. So basically this was our main period of the time. So this was all May, basically all May and June. So at the May we hit this peak at 2,800. Yeah. So I even then I know some of you guys said, Jake, let's sell at 3,000, let's close it. And then at that moment we drop even to the 2,100. So this was almost $900 drop back. Yeah. So basically that means so all these guys who said we should just hold Ethereum and sell it now, these guys will probably sell at 2,100, yeah, because they will be scared that everything will drop, will nuke, and will never recover, yeah. So after this, as I said, just wait, just be patient, you will see results, yeah. We break $3,000. After 3,000, we go to 3,800. As I said, there will be possible liquidity grab like this was. After liquidity grab, this was our long orders. And from this moment, we break $4,000. As I said, we all agree that we will go with $4,000. We could also maybe wait sometimes later. But yeah, as I said, this was our reason because first time, maybe you guys remember when we touched this $3,940, this was almost close to $4,000. But from this moment, everything dropped back to the 3,300. So if you can see, it's $700 drop, and this is where you all guys get scared, yeah. So you get scared that we will come back to $2,000, yeah. And from this moment, as I said to you in my Zoom, just follow the market, follow liquidity, you will see results. And when we cash out 4,000, basically that means that all these guys who be who buy at the beginning, they're already double or triple the money. And basically from this point, we are just looking up now to get even more liquidity. So what is the next? Yeah, next is get all this is all crypto. This is all crypto market. What we get except Bitcoin and Ethereum. So why this chart is very important for us? So this is all altcoins. So this is all coins that are not Ethereum and not Bitcoin. So basically, if you can see now from this point, we are just under $1.1 trillion. So why is this very important? So basically for us, this was, I will just share with 1 day chart. If you can see here, this is now the top where we are holding up. And this was the previous top. So this was the December of 2024 and beginning of January of 2025. So this was when we last time have this altcoin season. If you remember, when all these altcoins pump, when all these small coins pump. So this was this season. So basically, this is how this looks like. So basically, from the November until December, we have this really big pump. So basically, all altcoins, some altcoins go even more than 100%, but this was 100% pump, basically from the beginning. So what we are waiting now for our pushment is break above this green line. Basically, break above this green line will bring us into the altcoin season. What that means? That means that all this new fresh liquidity will come into the TMX and all other altcoins. And what that means? That means, let's say, if we announce our TMX token in this zone, let's say at $3. Just give me 1 second. So basically, this is our listing day, $3 in this zone. This is the perfect entry. So basically, this is the zone when you want to be before the altcoin season. And from that moment, we will follow up with all this liquidity. So basically, this is all this new money, what is coming on the market, and part of this money will also come into the TMX. So what that means? That means in short period of the time, we can go to $10 or even $20. What I see in this kind of the projects, if you have, let's say with 1.5 million, $3 liquidity, with just $5 or $6 million, that means almost 300 to 400% up. So that means around $10 to $12 per token. And this is not too much, yeah, for this kind of the project, yeah. As I can see, if we see this push like we have seen last year, we could go to maybe $10 million in liquidity by the end of the year. So what that means, maybe 2 or 3 months we can bring a lot of the new liquidity, and a lot of this new liquidity can bring us the price really high. So what that means that price can go even maybe to the $20, yeah. And this is what we need for the time. What is a bad timing? So bad timing is when you put your $3 token here. Basically, when you put your $3 token at the top of the chart. So basically, this is it. At that moment, it can hold some money will come into the token, but in most of the case, the token will drain up his liquidity. So basically, that means this $3, if there be no new buys, there will be a lot of the bad news on the market. This can bring maybe price to $1, to 1.5, or even $2, basically from this point. And then we will see some recovery back into the $3 after some time. But this could also take a lot of the time. So why we are now at crucial point? Why I'm saying this? So we are now waiting for this clear breakout of this structure. And after we break this, as I said, I'm expecting this to come into the September. In most of the cases, this will come at mid-September, maybe from 10 of September until maybe 15 or 17 September. Yeah. And during this period of time, we will have announcement of the rate cut interest. Yeah. I will see when it's next month. Maybe I think it's maybe 18 of September or something like that. So what will happen then if we have the rate cut in US? This will bring also new liquidity on the market, and this could make this big pump into the altcoins. So best case for us is, let's say we list, let's say on the 10th of September, and price will be around here with this whole altcoins. We put our $3 entry for the TMX, and from that moment we follow up with new 100% push up into the liquidity like this for the altcoin. So basically it can go to $2 trillion. And if we follow up with this, new push up, we could be maybe after first month at $6. After 3 months, we can be at $9. And by the end of the year, we can be maybe even to $12 to $15. This is what we can catch up if we catch up this liquidity. Yeah. So basically, first mission we pass out. So as I said, this was my intention to go with Ethereum. And with Ethereum, we managed to catch up some nice liquidity. We managed to bring all this liquidity into the TMX. So basically, if we, let's say, have the price, if we, let's say, go list here at this zone, price per token will be around $1.5. So, but because we choose to go with Ethereum, and we go with Ethereum when it was really low, we managed to get $3 or even more. So we bring almost 100 more percent of liquidity into the TMX. Fresh money out of the market, what will bring the price up. Yeah. So this is, let's say, my trader perspective, what I get as an experienced trader, and this is how we bring the money into the TMX easily just from the market. Basically, all these Ethereums bring into the volume, we cash them out, and now, as I said, our next goal is just catch up at timing. At this is, as I said, we make 70% of the work already when we bring to $3 to TMX, as I said, and now it's just about the timing. As I said, last time I speak, we are looking up maybe to get around 3rd of September. As I said, from this perspective, we still didn't break above this line. From my perspective as a trader, I would like to get listed from the token maybe around 10th of September. As I said, I'm still speaking with exchanges. I'm looking up to get one more exchange who will be active. I will update you, but as I said, as we close to the mid of September date, it will be better. Yeah, as I said, from my perspective as a trader, I'm expecting to make this breakout by the mid of September. And from that moment, we will be at the beginning of altcoin season when we will be able to catch up all these swings. You will be able maybe to see some small dips until it go there, maybe to $900 billion or something like that. But as I said, when we break about $1.1 trillion, from that moment, we are in the game. So why is this very important? We don't want to be here. We don't want to be at resistance and just break all this liquidity, lose all this what we get from Ethereum, and we want to be at the beginning. So we want to be at the beginning of the breakout. So if you can see here, we also see a lot of the time when we get this line of the dropping, and this was the moment when the price just break out and make new swing up. And as I said, from my perspective, now we are looking up to get also this line. If you can see here from these charts, we also have this breakout. I don't know why it's not so working. So we have this first breakout, and now we are ready to make this big push on the market and bringing the price into the TMX. So as I said, from my game plan change is now to catch up with all this new liquidity, what is coming on the market. Also, as I want to share you, this is our total tree market. So basically, it's on my each Zoom, you just follow up what I speak with the total market. So basically, this is total all crypto market. We have this 6 months almost of the drop. We see first push up. Now we're just breaking into the second push up. And from my perspective, maybe in next 20 days, we will have another push up into the $5 trillion. So basically from this point, we are looking up to bring all this new liquidity on the market, on the crypto, and make the crypto into the new swing ups. Yeah. And basically this will bring really, really good amount of the money on the market. Also, from my perspective, what I'm looking up is total two. So this is everything except Bitcoin. So this is altcoins and Ethereum. So this is altcoins and Ethereum. So now we just make this breakout. We try 2 times, and now we are just on the edge of the new push up. Yeah. So basically, as I said, I'm looking up maybe in next 20 days that we will go into the $2 trillion, and that we will have this breakout, and we will have new push into the $3 trillion or even more with whole crypto market. So for now, as I said, we passed first goal, what was Ethereum. So make all this new liquidity basically from the $1,500. We wait until $4,000, what was really good decision. And now we just need to wait for the altcoin season. As I said, we will not wait too long. I'm expecting beginning of September, maybe second week of September will be the period of the time when we will have this final push up. So for all guys who know about the crypto, as I said, liquidity is everything. So basically you need to catch with all this new money what is coming on the market. And for us, for my perspective, is $1.1 trillion is the breakout point. So basically when we break this $1.1 trillion, when we hold about this line for some time, I think in September, after the rate cuts, we will see really, really big push up. You will see some coins will go 200, 300% a day. So you'll see how crazy is that. Yeah. So basically, there will be life-changing money in this time of the period. And as I said, from my perspective, as I know, I'm in trading for last 10 years. Basically, after the big push on the Bitcoin, it's just matter of the time when the Ethereum will follow up. So if you can see here, just from this push from the Bitcoin, what we have about 69K, we just go into the 120K. Now it's time on Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum just touch all-time high, make some small new all-time high, but we are just coming on the all-time high. Basically, we just have this clear sky where we have price discovery of Ethereum. So basically, Ethereum can go to $8,000. It can go maybe to $6,000. As I see, when we push above this all-time high, I'm expecting maybe for Ethereum to go to first push maybe 5,800 to the $6,000. So basically, this could be first push up, some retest at 3,000, 3,500, and then continue up to the $8,000. So we are now with Ethereum just at the place where we've been with the Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 69K. So basically, when the Bitcoin was 69K, so this was the all-time high for the Bitcoin, this green line. So this was the all-time high. And when we break it, it just pumps. So basically, if you can see, it go from $70,000 into the $110,000. Basically, this is $40,000 up just in small time of the period. So basically, this is what is now coming into the Ethereum. As I said, I see a lot of the big players buying Ethereums, and they're just bringing new liquidity into the Ethereum, and we are just waiting for this new breakout. After we see this breakout, there, as always, there will be some retests, and after it, we will see some breakout. But yeah, as I said, from my perspective, we will be able to see some bigger push up, and from that, we will see some altcoins. After we see Ethereum breakout, as I said, it's not just a matter of the time that we will break about $5,000. We will see altcoin season. So basically, money go from Bitcoin into the Ethereum, and from Ethereum it go into the altcoins. So now we just come into this first part of the Ethereum when we just touch all-time high. We are now preparing for the break about all-time high, and now altcoins are just waiting for all this new fresh money what will come from the market to go into the altcoin. As I said, I'm expecting this to happen in September. September can be a really crazy month. Most of the months will be bearish, so basically it could dump market really hard, as I said. But yeah, I think this time will be different. I think maybe 10 days will be bearish. So basically we will maybe see some drops in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then after it, it will be really bullish and really push up and break up about new resistance line. So as I said, for the guys who are following up, we make first the deal finished. So we just get Ethereum cash out. Now we are ready to prepare our token for this breakout of $1.1 trillion. As I said, my next target is around 10 of September for the listing. Third, I think will be too early because we are still didn't go about this red line. Around 10 of September, I think final line will be 15 of September. But this is end date, yeah, because by the mid of September, we need already have our token on the list so we can prepare for all this new push up what will come on the market. So basically, as I said, from this perspective, as we see, we need this breakout, we need all this new push up on the market so we can bring the price of TMX maybe to $10, $12, or even more by the end of the year. And for that, we don't need billions of dollars. We just need a few $1,000,000, five, maybe max $10 million of new liquidity, what can come from the market into our token so we can build all this stuff together. Sorry, guys, I just need to drink some tea. My mouths
Uh,
are full.
yeah, Jake, I just like I see some questions in the chat, so like maybe I can read it and you can answer that, or you want to make it this in the end of the presentation. Just like let me know how you want to do that, so we can answer a few of the questions from the chat.
Yeah, we can go, yeah, from that.
Yeah, so like we have the first question. So will TG stay open since September 10? Yeah, maybe the launch day. What do you think?
Yeah, so we need to close TGA before. So as I said, we will close it maybe at beginning of September. We just keep it open for this new smart contract deals. Yeah. So basically for this last exchange to connect. As I said, don't wait too long if you want to buy some Ethereum and end up into the TMX because this is the cheapest possible TMX what you will be able to get. Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Basically, if we catch up with all this new liquidity, I think, yeah, you will maybe never see again $3 per TMX. Yeah. So basically, for us, for now, if you can buy it, but before we go listing, we will need to close at least, I think, 1 week before. So don't calculate this. If you want to buy something, buy by the end of this month. Yeah, basically just in next 4 to 5 days, maybe 1st of September. Let's be the end date, because after it we will maybe close this, so all exchanges be connected, and you get all your tokens on your wallets. Yeah. So basically, when we close TGA, you will get your tokens on your wallets, and from that moment I think they will be open for the sending. So basically, you will be able maybe to send to your friends, to your family, to send to some another wallet. So when TMX token will be ready on your wallet, you will be able to do whatever you want. Just don't send on some other wallets or some other stuff because you can lose your tokens. Yeah, please don't do it. Yeah, wait just until we go fully live. I will also write all instructions. I will also think make some videos how to connect to all these exchanges what will heavily start tokens. As I said, you don't need to put your tokens on the exchanges. You can just hold them until we get some good price and then send them back to exchanges. So basically for you guys, you can just wait with your tokens on your wallet. Let's say when the TMX come to the $10, sell, let's say 20%, 30% of how much you want, yeah. And then hold and wait for $20 or 30 or $50, yeah. So basically, it just on you if you want to sell some on exchange, if you want to give to other to exchange. But what is very important is that I will try to get you guys also staking on this another big exchange. It will be some kind of the program staking. Basically, you will get rewards for the staking. I think you will get also USDTs and some additional stuff as reward to join this program because they will use your tokens to trade them, to sell to all these new guys. But yeah, as I said, I'm just preparing this with the exchanges. Their kind of the staking is a little bit different than on the decentralized exchanges. But yeah, As I said, I will try to get best possible way for you guys to catch up maybe some additional profit. So when you stake the tokens, let's say we get listed on VX and you get, let's say, 1000 TMX token. You put this 1000 TMX token on staking for 1 week and you earn, let's say, additional $500 or $1,000. So this could be maybe one first passive income that you get from the TMX. And then later when the exchange go live, you, let's say, put this money back into liquidity, use this money. So you don't even need to sell the tokens. Basically, we'll just take them, take the profit out, and that's it. Yeah. So for the guys who are smart, you will not sell at the beginning. Please wait until price go at least double, sell some 10%, then wait for the next swings. We go to $10, 50, 20. So Tim knows how these new coins go. So basically, some coins go 10x in 1 day. So you don't want to sell everything because you want to have token what can follow up for the long time of the period. So what can give you profit for the years to come. So everybody know about GMX. So GMX go from 90 cents to $100. So this was 100 DEX, but after 3 years. So this is very important, guys. After 3 years, they go 100 DEX. Yeah. So this is why I want to say, you guys, don't sell on first day. I see the messages from some guys. They just always say about the selling, about how much percentage. Just wait, take your target, because all these new guys who come on the market, they will like to buy your tokens. Yeah. So there will be no more new tokens, only tokens that you guys buy, and these tokens will need to be sold. And you want to sell them for really good price. So don't sell them for cheap. Don't sell them to some new guys who want to buy them cheap. Sell them expensive. Sell them when they pump and when they get this all new liquidity. Yeah.
Yeah, so like also I see the question, Jake. So there's like when the gonna be the audit results and also like when the white paper gonna be updated.
Yeah, so basically, white papers is almost all done. Yeah, so we just make all these tokenomics updates. I will also speak about this. Yeah, and also audit reports are now, I think, at 80%. So we're just waiting for this final touch. Final, these guys want to come back from these vacations. So I think it will be maybe finished in week or two. But yeah, as I said, exchange is already in work. I This week I will also have one series of the tests. We already make live trading with the exchange, so no demos, so with live trading. So exchange is already into the work. So we are just waiting for this all changes what we make, final audits, and it will be pushed down. Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
from my perspective, as I said, we are looking up to get this launch into the 3 steps. So basically, first step will be TGA launch on the VX exchanges. After it, we will go with full launch on the exchange. What that means? That means that every time we bring some news, good news on the market, we will pump TMX token price. Yeah. So basically, let's say you launch TMX token, after 10 days you launch exchange. That means that TMX, let's say, be $5, it can pump to $7, $8. And after this period of the time, we will go with the TMX Global. So basically, we'll have these 3 products launch in 1 month period of the time. So that means with TMX Global, we also push more TMX tokens. We will push more hype into our token price. So as I said, guys, we are preparing a lot of the stuff in behind for all of you, so you can benefit the most from this project. And as I said, I get really sick, yeah, and everything just take a lot of the energy from me. But yeah, as I said, Jake will finish this, we'll bring this on. Everything will be fully automatic. So even if something happens to me, TMX will live and work, and you everybody will speak. Jake was really good man, yeah, and he shared all this with us, yeah. But yeah, as I said, I will hope I will not die next 2 3 months, yeah. So as I said,
No.
I'm really working really hard on this, but yeah, we have a lot of the stuff in behind. Don't be scared, just follow up with all our stuff that we are bringing on. So we will have few layers of the launch for the product. So I think TMX, if we manage to catch up this altcoin season, I think it will be really crazy. I think it
Yeah,
will be really crazy. I think we can go at least $20, yeah, by the end of the year with all these new products, with all this new liquidity, and all this crazy stuff that we are coming on. I think we can bring this really, 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 really fast. Yeah.
yeah, for sure, Jake. We just like wish you the great health. Like, you're the big guy. Yeah, so like definitely we're gonna get better every day. So just when can we do the test trading on our TMX exchange? The question from Scott.
Yeah, so basically we already make all this test trading. We are now making live trading on the exchange. So I think we will maybe even go about test trading. We'll just go fully live, just with Arbitrum network. So as I said, I hope I already working live trade this week. Maybe I will see with the team. So we go live next week with the live trading. So you will all guys will be able to try some live trading with some smart contract execution and all of this stuff together. I would not like to launch before we got this CERIC audit finally, but yeah, if I need to wait more, I will just put it live so you guys try it without your money. So we will put the money on the exchange so you can guys try with some tokens. But yeah, we will try to prepare for all of you. But yeah, as I said, it's really simple, so it's nothing new. It's DeFi, decentralized exchange built on GMX, so it's everything is proven, workable, and as I said, I think we'll have some really, really great stuff.
Yeah, and also, Jake, I can see the three questions, but all of them is similar. Yeah, so like that's the questions about the percentages which we can make on the staking. Yeah, so like for the staking, the pre-sale token, what the monthly return we can make. Do you know what kind of the percentages we can get as the rewards from the staking? I would also like to know what the rewards are for the staking. Is there a fixed daily rate percentages or something that way?
So on the exchange, for all this TMX token, what you put on the staking on the exchange, you will get the token price. You will get staking percentages recalculate, I think, every day or every week. Yeah. So basically, it will depend about how much of trading fee we makes, how much of liquidation, and all of this stuff happens on the exchange. As I said, from my perspective, from my let's say experience for the token stakers, uh, it go from 200% to 500% a year. What is very important, yeah. So basically, you will also get USDTs plus some part of the TMX tokens. So basically, if the TMX token, let's say, go to $5, and you get for your staking, let's say $50, and let's say 10 tokens. That means that you get $100 because you get $50 in tokens and $50 in USDTs. So as I said, this can vary very much, but from my percentages, what I see, let's say if you have in TMX tokens or in liquidity, let's say $10,000, you can easily double your money or make it even more on yearly basis just from the passive income because you will get some part into tokens, into the moves, and you will get this back. So yeah, I see the message, yeah, from the Jerry. So for the private seed phase tokens, yeah, we make this work, as I said, from my perspective, as we speak. When we finish private seed phase, you guys ask that you will be able to stake from the day one all tokens what you buy from the private seed phase. Yeah. So basically, for that we need to change the smart contracts. Yeah, and smart contract change the GMX team. So basically, because we do on their open source code, on these guys, smart contract, the time of the period was the 5 year of unlock the time. Yeah. So basically, for the tokens that you buy on private seed phase, they have 5 years of the unlock time period. As I said, we ask for the lower time frame because we want you guys to get part of the tokens every month. Plus, you will be able to stake all the tokens from the day one. Yeah. So basically, what we get the deal with them to make smart contract for the 2 years. So basically, for all private seed phase token buyers, you will get unlocked all your tokens by the time of the 2 years, but your tokens will be able to stake from the day one in full. So what that means, let's say if you have 100,000 tokens in private seed phase, you will get 10,000 tokens, 5,000 tokens every month unlocked. Plus, all your 100,000 tokens will be staken from the day one. So basically, you will get your passive income from all your tokens what you buy in price sale. So let's say if you have, let's say, $200,000 in value of your tokens, you can get monthly maybe from $5,000 to $10,000 passive income, plus some new tokens, plus some tokens will be unlocked. So maybe that month, let's say if you get 5,000 tokens unlocked plus $5,000 in USDT, that can mean maybe $20,000 or even more what you can cash out after you're staking from the private seed phase. Yeah, so basically with this procedure, we will get 100,000 tokens unlock around this table every month. So basically, you will get the part unlocked tokens every month from the private seed phase, and also you will be able to stake all tokens from the day one. So for the guys who are interested into the passive income, you will get from the private seed phase tokens more TMX token plus USDTs. So basically you will be paid to hold these tokens, but for the sale you will get 4 to 5% every month. So basically from your total income, you will get, let's say, 5% of your old tokens. You will be able to sell them every month, but on the total amount, you will get USDTs plus new tokens. Yeah. So this number can be really big, can go really high. And also this will help us not to sell all the tokens from the one. From the GMX team, we get this proposal to hold you for the 5 years. As I said, I cannot make this to my team to make for 5 years, but for 2 years and full staking amount will be able. So basically for this time, you will get your money back plus all this money what you bring on will also bring. So what that means, so basically if you get first month 5% of your tokens are already 600% up. Yeah, so that means that you got almost 30% or 35% every month from just your initial deposit, just in tokens value. Yeah. So you buy for 50 cents. After first month, you will get for $3 tokens, but 5% of them. So basically, what that means that you will have already at first month 30% of all value what you invest turn back. Yeah. Plus all USDTs plus all some new tokens. So some guys can go out with 50% already payback after first month of the staking. Second month will also give you additional part of the tokens, and this money, let's say token can go to $5. So that means you're already 10x, you're already 1000% up. So this 5% can bring also 50% of your investment, what you already bring. So I will write all this calculation to you guys. So basically, what is the very important part is that you will be paid for the holding your private seed phase. Also, all the tokens what you buy on TGA, you will be able to stake them. This is also very important. So for all the guys who buy on TGA, if you don't want to sell on the exchanges or do this kind of the stuff, you will be able to stake them on on TMX and just get yourself passive income every month with USDT and some part of the token. As I said, this is really great deal for all guys. As I said, best will be for the private seed phase users because they get cheapest, they get most of the tokens, and they will get, let's say, the biggest profits of all of us. But for the TGA guys, these guys will be able to collect all these push-ups and all these new liquidity gaps. They will be able to catch up some profit on that. But as I said, for the guys who buy on private seed phase, you guys are already in money. If we bring this token to $5 or $10, you guys are already 10 to 20x. Yeah. So I don't know what you more want from us. Yeah. So basically, this is the real results what you can bring on. So yeah, as I said, we are looking up to bring this all on the table. I will also write all this calculation for you guys, so you will know how much you can expect and what we can bring on. But yeah, as I said, a little bit overexhausted. Yeah, I'm always get excited when I speak about this. Yeah, so I'm really excited. But yeah, as I said, my health is not still good. Maybe next week there will be no Zoom. I cannot guarantee. I will go on some rehabilitation center for 5 days. The doctor sent me there. I didn't want to go, but yeah, he just said today, Jay, go 5 days. You will survive. Just do it for yourself. Yeah. So as I said, maybe next week there will be no Zoom, but I will write for you guys when I sit again on computer. I'll write for you what will be this private seed phase, guys, how much you can bring on. So I always see from some guys they speak about sell. Do you think every guys to buy something? Yeah. I will also show you how to sell some part but buy additional part for these hypes. So I will show you also how to earn money on dips. So let's say if our TMX token go from $3 to $5, and this $5 come back into the $4. This is the moment when you're buying the dip, when you're adding more money in TMX, and on the next push up to $6, you're earning almost 40 to 50% up. So I will show you how to make, let's say, from $10,000, 40 to $50,000 by maybe end of the month. Yeah. So basically, this is how you can trade this small volume coins, and this is how you can earn additional part of the money. And what is the sweetest part? You are now the inner circle of the TMX, and all these new guys who will come to the TMX, who will buy the token, who will see some what is happening on the token, all these new guys will want to buy your tokens, and you will sell them, but you will sell them really expensive. Yeah. And this is what I want to say, you guys. Don't speak only about selling, think something about buying the dips, preparing for the next thing up, because we will have this three stage of the going live, and this three stage will pump the token really hard. And this is what I can tell you as a guy who bringing all this on the table. And as I said, guys, you will be locked in the profit really high, really strong. Just be patient, and we are looking up to bring all this into the together. Yeah. So as I said, guys, be ready. I will share more information. I'm really tired now. Yeah. If you can see, I will bring this back. I will try to write all this into the chat so you guys all have this on the paper. But yeah, as I said, from my part, I will show you game plan, how to profit from private seed phase, how to profit from TGA, and how to trade TMX on the exchanges, and how to take other people money. Yeah. So this is very important, guys. So all these new guys who will come, you will want to take their money. Yeah. And this is next level, and this is how you earn money into the crypto. Yeah. So as I said, guys, you will get all this written. I will do my best to write it to explain to all of you, so you have this written. And as I said, take care of yourself. Maybe before we go live, and maybe make some giveaway or something like that. Maybe we spend one Ethereum or two. We will see. Yeah, but as I said, prepare yourself. We want to push you up. We want to, guys, as I said, try to buy. If you want to buy TMX, try to buy by the end of the month. I cannot guarantee, maybe at the beginning of September, we will finally close the TGA, and you all get your tokens for the final. So just be prepared. Don't wait last day. I see some guys are now still buying. Some guys buy two Ethereum. See, Gotti said to me, I have a guy who is buying with two Ethereums. As I knew this will happen. Yeah. When Jake said buy at $2,000, nobody want to buy. At 1,005, nobody want to buy. And now when we're almost 5,000, you are buying. But yeah, as I said, this is still good opportunity, and TMX can pump to really great price. Yeah. So don't wait this opportunity while TGA is still open. Use it and earn this additional money. Yeah. So yeah.
All
So
right.
thank you all, guys. Yeah. I don't even have any more power. So yeah.
Yeah,
Have a
Jake,
good night. Have a blessing. Yeah.
thanks for the presentation, Jake. We'll just don't want to like take a lot of your time. Yeah. So like I think that most of the questions been answered. Like I can see some more. Yeah, but like definitely you can write that. Yeah. So like it's gonna be better because I can see a few more questions from Jerry. Yeah, like from other guys. But you definitely
Yeah, we will write this up so everybody have on the paper, because some guys didn't come on the Zoom. But yeah, as I said, guys, I'm really excited. We are just finished this first goal, Ethereum 4,000. Now we are looking up to get $2 trillion into the total tree market cap. And this is the go time for the TMX. And this is the time where we want to be. And this is the moment when we want to take the money from the market and bring it back into the TMX. So thank you all, guys. Have a blessed week. And yeah, prepare your wallet, prepare your things, and we will have really, really great time. So thank you, guys, and have a good day.
thanks, Jake. Yeah, guys, recording gonna be posted soon.